Welcome, everyone, to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, home of the Auburn Tigers, where telling someone War Eagle is just as common as saying hello. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the California Golden Bears, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you along. The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Here on second and short. He'll do it himself. Hits the spin cycle. The Tigers pick up the first down. And those are some serious wheels for this Tiger quarterback, positively Nick Marshall-esque.
Yeah, and you think about Nick Marshall and that run to the national championship game, man.
It's complete. A huge pickup. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got loose, it was all over. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right up.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to get to him. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. He's going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. Strikes the blow. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The snap sets up to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Auburn! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some...
The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Moves away as he feels pressure. At the 35, he's loose. Quarterback gets past the marker. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tigers! How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. Looking deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. Looking for the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the...
He'll take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Auburn! What a catch and run for 6. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Keeps looking downfield. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. And he'll be brought down. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Tiger! And the stomping has commenced. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. He'll pull it on the read. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
He's looking to throw it. Going for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Tiger! And the route... Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep hot. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. Quick with the spin move. And you can see the offense just feel. Got it down to the 21. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to move it through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. On first down, here comes this offense. Power football with the run. At the 35, he's open. Smashes ahead. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team.